Infected locks are back, after the e-rape that was our first video. If you haven't seen it, don't watch it, or otherwise you've been warned. But as for the deck works by playing Toggo, who is a 3-mana 2/2 that has whenever you play a land, we create a lock. And that lock has pay 1 equipped to a creature, and have that creature deal 2 damage to anything. Which isn't really all that strong, since normally 2 damage in a 40 life format is pretty crap. But that is why we are playing infect.
Oh, hell no!
Since thanks to the wording from Toggo, the creature is dealing the damage. So if we give our infected creatures locks and throw them at people, it will actually deal infect damage. Meaning we only need 5 locks to kill 1 player, and since we're in green, and Toggo makes a lock every land we play, it's actually not that hard to get 5 locks into play. In addition, the other partner we run is Ego Shiriki, mainly for the colors, since Golgari has the best infect guys, but we also run it since we can gain life with it, and since infect is public enemy number 1, even though other commanders exist. Rounding out the deck, we have the typical infect guys, and our colors like Skittles and Glistener Elf, as well as some spicy ones like Fallen Pyromancer, followed by our typical removal, ramp, and card draw. And the main changes we made since the last version, in case anyone's wondering, pretty much just trying out some new interaction. Since if our removal spells can get lands, that means we can make even more locks. But as for everything else, it's pretty much exactly the same. And that is the deck, and now onto the gameplay. Alright, game 1, we're up against Mathis, Nethroi, Apex of Death, and Millie the Cursed. I'm guessing Mathis is on Curse Tribal, since that's what most people play, and Nethroi is probably on Reanimator or Value Pile, cause you can't really build it any other way. They are definitely the most powerful deck at the table, and Millie is most likely Voltron. Kinda cool to see Millie since it's kinda outclassed by everything these days, but hopefully they can do something cool this game. This hand is good, we got our colors, interaction, some infect guys, and ramp, so let's keep it. We draw a Verdian Corruptor, another infect guy, Temple, with Sky 1, K-Grip on top. Let's bottom it, since we already have 2 removal spells. I know K-Grip is good, but honestly I want to get some card draw or more infect guys right now. Millie plays Swamp, and the Harsh Scrutiny. They target Nethroi. They gotta reveal their hand, that's gotta be rough for them. They got a pretty good hand. Good thing they can take the bird here, since dumping Golgari Grave Troll into the yard turn 0 would be pretty dumb. Also, it's nice to know about Decay, since we can make sure to play around it, and hopefully make them use it on someone else. Though it's probably gonna hit our stuff, since almost our entire deck is CMC 3 or less. And they take the bird. Swamp, Forest, we draw Bad River, it's the bad fetch land. Let's play Keswick Wolf Run. If we get enough mana, this can actually one-shot people. Play Rampant Growth, get a Swamp. Ham the Turak, targeting us, that's annoying. We discard Phyrexian Crusader and terminate. Well, I think they know we are an infect now, so we're gonna die first. Battlefield Forge, into Talisman. They got mana ramp too. Swamp, Arcane Signet. We draw Laser Swine. Let's play Toggo. Play Bad River, make a lock. Hopefully Toggo lives so we can crack it and make 2 more locks next turn. At least we got 1 lock if he dies. Charcoal Diamond. Oof, and they miss a land drop? That's rough. Queen Marchesa. They become the Monarch. Monarch is actually pretty bad for us since we can't grab it efficiently, since our creatures are super small. Combat. They attack Nethroi for 3. I guess we can grab it since they attacked. They will likely get it back, but a free card is a free card, I guess. Hissing Quagmire, Carrion Feeder, and sweet they don't kill Toggo. We draw Exotic Orchard, more mana fixing. Let's play the Orchard, make a lock, play Verdian Corruptor. Let's kill the Signet, since they can get Golgari Grave Troll in their yard next turn, and I'd rather that not happen. Also, they don't have any white mana from the cards we've seen, so we could also just color screw them out of the game if they don't draw any white mana. Let's equip a lock. Combat, let's attack Mathis for 2. They take it. We get the Clown. End step, Monarch triggers. We draw another infect guy. Melee passes. That's rough. Queen Marchesa makes a token. Pariah on Toggo. Toggo's gonna die. Attacking us. They get the Clown back. Nethroi casts Decay, targeting our infect guy. Well, that's annoying. At least we might actually get another turn with Toggo, so I'll take it. Let's crack Bad River, get a land, make a lock. Embodiment of Agencies. They get 3 counters on it. We draw Hand of Platers, the Infect Lord. That's a good one. Let's play Dragon Skull Summit, make another lock, play Hand of the Platers, and equip some locks to it. Hopefully we can start throwing them at people next turn. Let's attack melee for 2, since we ain't blocking. In response, they cast Murder. Okay then. I don't think we were gonna throw the rocks at them. That's unfortunate. Hand of the Platos goes down. They take 2, going to 38. Hand of Cruelty. That's a weird card. And they miss another land drop. Math is into play. They play Skull Clamp. That can draw a lot of cards. They equip Skull Clamp to Queen Marchesa. Combat. They're attacking us with 4. We take it, going to 33. End step. Monarch triggers. And Mathis triggers. They put a bounty count on the flyer. Golgari Grave Troll. They can start dredging. Though they have no white mana, so they might want to try and draw that first. I feel like we made the right call though, since most Nethroi decks just go crazy value town if left unchecked. We draw the Prowler. More infect guys. Let's play it, and suit it up with some rocks. Hope we can untap with this one. They finally get a land. Merely the Curse into play. Combat. They attack Mathis. Pariah triggers. Toggo goes down. And they take no damage. Melee also triggers, and it gets bigger. It's a 4-3 now. Bounce land. They return a land. The Chaos Rider in the play. That might be annoying, since they can make people discard at random. Combat. They're attacking us again. Like I said, people hate infect. End step. Mathis triggers. Monarch triggers. They put a bounty counter on melee, and they discard the Archon. Their hand must be pretty good if they're discarding that. They don't sack the troll. That's good. E-Witness. Getting back decay. That's interesting. You'd think they would want to fix their mana and get back to the bird. Well, they can't cry about it now. We draw Steve. Let's play Steve. Play the Nim, and leave up a lock throw with the Prowler. Combat, they attack Mathis. They take the Crown. Walk the plank on Queen Marchesa. It goes down. They draw 2, thanks to the Skull Clamp. Monarch triggers, and they draw. The Giant into play. That's bad. Basically makes it so we can't kill them. We do have the removal spell, but we only have 1 card in hands if we do use it, so I don't know if I want to use it yet. They clamp Mathis. They go to combat, attacking melee. No blocks? They have pro-white, I'm confused. They get the Crown back. End step, they draw from the Crown. And Mathis triggers, targeting Golgari Grave Troll. In response, they sack the Troll. I'm guessing they're dredging next turn. Killian Feeder gets bigger. Yep, they dredge the Troll, getting it back to hand, and milling a bunch of stuff. They dump Eerie Ultimatum. That's a good card. Alter Dementia, a land, Hero's Bane, Entomb, and Fable Elder. Golgari Grave Troll. We draw Escape the Wild. God damn it, I did it again. I forgot to throw the rock. Okay, it's not a big misplay. It's a political play, guys. Showing that we are friendly, okay? Let's play Escape the Wilds. Exile the top 5. Exile an infect guy. Neck opponents. That solves our card draw issue. And 2 lands, one of which is Inkmoth, which is really good in case we get wrathed. And Binding the Old Gods. Let's play the lands. And equip a rock, and leave up 2 rocks to throw. Hopefully I won't fuck it up this time. Erebos in the play. That sucks. Ego Shiriki isn't going to gain us any life now. No attacks. That's interesting. Another Erebos. I guess no one is going to be gaining life this game. They go to a Prowler. That's not too bad since we can just tap it by throwing the rocks. End step, they draw off the Crown, and Mathis puts a count on Killian Feeder. Souling. Passing. Well, let's throw some rocks. I think we should throw them at Nethroi. Like, I know they're color screwed, but I've lost to Nethroi way too many times. And I've learned if you have any chance where they stumble, you just need to punish them for it. Also, we can't hit Mathis because they have that giant out. And melee is nowhere near as powerful as Nethroi or Mathis. So let's throw rock at them. In response, they cast Decay, targeting the Nim. That's okay. Well, let's throw another rock at them then. They're at 4 infect now. The Nim goes down. We draw Blood Crypt. That's good. More mana. Let's play Necro, so we can draw more cards. And the Rats. Give the Rat a rock, and throw a rock at Nethroi. They go to 6 infect. Play Blood Crypt tapped. Activate Necro a bunch. End step, Necro triggers. We get a bunch of cards to hand. We get Blight Mamba, 2 lands, Bane of Progress, and Plague Mirror. Pretty good. Expedition Map, grabbing Ancient Tomb, and passing. Another bounce land. They return a land. Demonic Tutor, that's scary. Hopefully they don't get the White Curse and play it on us, cause that'd be a huge problem. Sort of Snoo and Steel. They equip it to the Giant. Well, good thing we have Bane of Progress. They equip the Skull Clamp to it as well. Combat, they're attacking melee. they take it, going to 29. The sword triggers, they kill Soling, and put a bounty counter on Steve. I'm gonna actually let this happen since if we play Toggo, we can crack it and get a lock. I feel like that's worth it over everyone else getting a free card, because we really need the locks. End step, they sack Tonal Witness, and the Grave Troll. I guess they were judging? Nope, they just draw and pass. Okay then. Play Toggo, play a land, make a lock, equip a lock to the Prowler, and activate it, throwing it Nethroi. Let's activate Necro for 1, and let's pass so we can leave out Chaos Warp. I think I can kill Mathis if I play it right with Inkmoth Nexus and Keswick Wolfrun, if I get rid of the Giant, and swords with Bane of Progress and Chaos Warp. So that's the plan for them. End step, melee cast Vampiric Tutor. Honestly, it's melee, so I'm not that scared. Though if they get something like Shieldwood, that could be annoying. We get Tybalt's Trickery to hand from Necro. Well, that's a good one to have. That really can protect us for when we go for the kill. Mana Crypt. Combat, they're attacking Mathis. They take no damage because of the Giant. I don't think they thought that through. Massacre Girl. I think this will kill everything, so I let it resolve, since it kills the Giant for me. In response, let's kill Steve. Everyone but us draws and gains 3. We get a land and make a lock. Let's kill Nethroi.
I started blasting. Bah! Bah!
They go down. Massacre Girl comes down. The Devil dies and shoots us for 1. Everything goes down slowly. We draw off the bounty. Drawing Despero, that's good to have. They draw off Erebos, going to 20. Soling. Mathis back into play. They equip the sword to Mathis, Rakdos Signet, and give it Skull Clamp. Stronic Resonator. End step, they draw off the crown and put a bounty counter on the Massacre Girl. Let's fire up Inkmoth. We can almost kill them, I think. Let's attack Mathis and activate Keswick Wolfrun for +7/+0. That's a lot of infect. They take it, going to 8. They in trouble now. We just need to throw 1 lock at them to kill them. So we can animate the land and equip and throw next turn. And we even have counter magic backup, so I think we're safe. They lose the flip. Jet Medallion. All black spells cost 1 less for them. Diabolic Tutor. Wonder what they're gonna grab. Hopefully not Strip Mine. They play Oath of Liliana. Well, that solves Mathis for us. They lose Mathis and draw 2. We lose nothing. Combat, they're attacking us with 4. We go to 17. We might die to melee actually, if melee plays enough stuff to make Erebos go online. That's actually a lot of damage, so we gotta be careful of that. Mathis back into play. They re-equip the swords, and another sword, and they concede. Well, okay then, the sword is strong.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
I mean, I probably was going to attack them, but I might have attacked melee, so I don't get why people just rage concede here. But I guess the thought of getting killed by Locke is just too much for them to handle. Let's fire up Inkmoth again, and give it +7/+0. Melee goes to 8 infect. I think we got this, unless they got double damage or something. We take the crown, and draw Cultivate. Let's discard that, because we don't need lands now. Curse of Death's Hold. Uh-oh. That makes our infect land die, if we animate it. Good thing we have Chaos Warp to deal with it. Whip of Erebos. All their guys get lifelink, and they can reanimate for a turn, if they pay 4. Sword of Body in Mind. I don't think that saves them. Combat, they're swinging all at us. We take it, going 8. They gain a bunch, but it doesn't matter. Let's cast Chaos Warp, and get rid of the curse. They have Sign in Blood on top. Let's activate Inkmoth, and give it a lock, and throw it, and they concede, and we actually got there. Killing people with locks has never felt so good. Now on to game 2. Okay, game 2, we're up against Lisa, Shroud of Dusk, Dormy, Sage of Stone, and the big mana doubler, Witherbloom. Witherbloom is pretty scary since it can Torment of Hailfire for like 30 since it can untap the lands. Lisa is also going to be annoying since I feel like everyone is going to go at us so that 2 damage can actually add up pretty fast. And I have no idea what Dormy could be doing. Maybe Cycle Value? That's the only Dormy deck I've seen, so I don't really know what to expect with this one. This hand is good. We got Lamp, an Infect guy, and some interaction. Let's play Overgrown Tomb tapped, and pass. Forest, Swamp, Forest into Soling, and there's that fast turn 1, and the Charcoal Diamond, even more mana. At least it's Dormy having the fast start, I'd rather them over the other 2. because I feel like their decks are more degenerate than Dami's. We draw a Plague Stinger. Let's play Inkmoth. Play Plague Stinger. We can start chipping away next turn. Zulaport Cutthroat. Blind Obedience. That's going to be annoying. Island. And the Cultivate. Grabbing some lands. Freak is Chosen. Okay, that's interesting. They could be on Death Touch or Gordon Tribal maybe? If that's the case, I'm not that scared of them anymore. We draw Mountain Valley. Let's go to combat. Let's attack Lisa, since I feel like the 2 damage is going to be the most annoying. They go to 1 Infect. Play Rampant Growth. Get a land. Play a land. Kadama's Leech. Grabbing some lands. And passing. Camball. Oh, that's going to do a lot with Lisa out. Good thing we mainly play creatures so it doesn't have that much of an effect against us. Dami into play. That's pretty good for turn 3. We draw Forest. Let's play Toggo. Play the Valley. Make a lock. Equip the lock, the Plague Stinger. And go to combat. Attacking Lisa for 1 again. They take it, going to 2 Infect. And let's pass and hope Toggo lives, so we can get some more locks. Vanewitch Coven. That's nice with the Cutthroat. It enters tapped thanks to Blind Obedience though. Soul's Attendant. They extort. Everyone loses 1. They gain 3, going to 43. They're going to be gaining a lot of life now. Damier triggers. They draw back up to 7. Feels good. They grab some lands, and scry 1. They bottom the card. Waterfront Bouncer. That's going to be annoying. Hopefully they don't target our stuff. Gatekeeper in the play. They grab another land. Everything enters tapped. We draw Stomping Grounds. More land. Let's play a land. Make a lock. Crack the Valley. Get a land. Make another lock. Animate Inkmoth. Go to combat. Let's attack Lisa for 2. Since we gotta stick to 1 person for Infect, for it to really work well. They go to 4. We just need to throw 3 locks now to kill them. Play Core Prowler, and pass. Moldavine Reclamation. Whenever a creature they control dies, they gain 1, and draw a card. Pretty good value with their commander. Camball triggers. They lose 2, and Lisa gains 2. Keeper of the Accord. That's really good here. On each end step, if that player controls more land than them, they get a land, and same for creatures. And if you haven't noticed, people are ramping like no tomorrow. So yeah, they're gonna get a lot of lands. Everflowing Chalice. Kicked 5 times? Oh boy. It taps for 5. That's a lot of mana. Camball triggers. They lose 2, and Lisa gains 2. End step, Keeper triggers. Grabbing a land. Making a dude. We draw a Woodland Cemetery. Let's play Stomping Ground tapped. Make a lock. Animate Inkmoth. Go to combat. Let's attack Witherbloom, since they are kinda scary right now. They go to 2, and equip a bunch of locks. Witherbloom in the play. That's scary, but I still feel like we have a chance since we have a lot of locks. Soul triggers. They gain 1. They pay 10, untapping all lands. Demonic Tutor. Okay, we might die. Camahall triggers. They lose 2, and Lisa gains 2. They don't play anything? That's sus. Keeper triggers. They get a land on end step. Witherbloom triggers. They make a token. Soul trigger. They gain 1. They're gonna gain a lot now, since Witherbloom is making a token every upkeep. Austere Command. On artifacts and small guys. Well, that really sucks. They also extort it, gaining 3, and making everyone lose 1. Well, let's throw some rocks at them. And repercussion. They go to 6 Infect. A bunch of creatures die, and 1 billion triggers happen. Zulaport hits people, and the pests gain them a bunch of life. And they draw a bunch off the Reclamation. They go to 31. The Prowler proliferates, giving Witherbloom another poison, and for some reason not Lisa? Well, that's annoying. Gotta love MGO sometimes, I guess. Combat, attacking us? Okay, we go to 30. Mortality Spear. They shoot Damier down. That's gonna be rough for them. Commander's gonna cost even more now. Witherbloom triggers. They make another token. It enters tapped. Golden Hindi, Mana Lamp, and a Carnival. Grabbing a land to hand. Witherbloom triggers again. More tokens. We draw Carrion Call. That's a good card. We might be able to get people with it since it's instant speed infect guys. Let's animate Inkmoth. Go to combat. Attack Witherbloom. They go to 4 Infect now. I think I'm just going to pass and make some guys on end step. I could deal with Witherbloom, but I feel like if I do deal with Witherbloom, I'll just be delaying the inevitable and putting myself even farther behind. as I won't be able to develop my own board. So yeah, I'm just gonna hope they don't win on the next turn. The Glade Henge, that's a magic card. Into Izoni, they make more tokens, and draw off the Henge. They give the commander lifelink. They go to combat, they're attacking us. We take it, going to 26. Lisa in the play, extorting, they gain 3, going to 61. Yeah, I don't know how Witherbloom plans on killing them, because they gained a lot of life. Also, Lisa is going to be really annoying now, since her life total is pretty low. End step, Domi casts Mystical Tutor. They lose 2. Grabbing Black Sun Zenith. Well, that's exactly what we need right now. We can even make some instant speed guys and get in for 2 points of free infect damage. Black Sun for 5. They lose 2. Going to 26. The pests gain them a bunch of life. Witherbloom gets a bunch of death triggers. They draw a bunch. And gain a bunch. Going to 15 cards in hand. Yikes. And 38 life. End step. Let's make some infect guys. We draw a land. Let's cast Toggo. Play land. Make a lock. To get the lock chain started again. Animate Inkmoth. Go to combat. Let's attack Damia for 1 with Inkmoth. And Lisa for 2 with the tokens. I really want Lisa gone since the 2 life is really gonna hurt us. Sultai Charm on Inkmoth. Well, that's rough. It did a lot of work though. Rest in peace, my friend. And let's equip a lock and pass and hope we live. Witherbloom in the play. Great Hens trigger. They gain 2 and draw a card. Witherbloom gets a counter, and they pay 10 on tapping their lands. Next Bloom Ancient. Uh-oh. Well, we are likely going to lose next turn. And they can make so much mana now. Dina the Loot. They draw again. That's really good with the pest tokens. And the Skull Clamp. Even more card draw. They equip Skull Clamp to Next Bloom. That's annoying since they draw even more if we kill it. Angel of Destiny. Oh, that might actually be enough to kill them. If we kill Next Bloom, we might get another turn. If they got a spot removal for the flyer, they might be able to kill them. Damia back in the play. Passing. We draw a Spinebiter. That's a good infect guy. That might be too late because we need to deal with Witherbloom now. Play Binding of the Old Gods. Killing Next Bloom. They draw a bunch. At least we have a chance now. They gain 1 and pump their team. Well, shit. I just realized Next Bloom is also enchantment, so I should have K-Gripped it and killed Witherbloom with the Saga. I think we really goofed this time. That actually might cost us the game. At least we can hold Lisa hostage, I guess, so we have the more victory. Combat, let's attack Witherbloom for 1. They go to 5. They make some more tokens. That will get recovery. Getting Next Bloom Ancient. Oh, well I guess it didn't matter anyway. They play Next Bloom again. They draw again. They make a bunch of mana. Razaketh in the play. Drawing more. I could K-Grip Next Bloom here, but they would just float the mana response, so I think I'll just hold it, in case I can somehow stop them for whenever they're going to get. Sanguine Bond. Oh, well, if that's how they're going to win, I think we can stop that with K-Grip. They fetch a card. Gaining life. We lose life. They grow the team. Archive in the play. Double triggers for life gain. And card draw. It still doesn't win them a game. They were still playing Solitaire. I'll let you know when it's over.
5 minutes later.
So they still can't win after that whole 5 minutes of gameplay. That's 5 minutes I'll never get back. Gotta love value piles, am I right? They played a bunch of protection cards and attacked us. And played Witch of the Moors, which means everyone's got a sack now. Goodbye, Angel. You never got to one-shot someone. We sacrifice a token. Damia dies. More tokens. Lisa plays her own Sanguine Bond into Explicit Blood, but they got no way to trigger it. Haha. Get wrecked, scrub.
Got him!
And they concede. Deadly Recluse. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Damia at this point. They're playing like fail cards while the rest of the table is like racing the value pile or combo. End step. Let's throw a lock at Witherbloom. Maybe we can somehow piece a win together? I don't think it's possible, but let's try. We draw Handle of Battlements. Saga triggers. We get a land. Make a lock. Play Spinebiter. Play Battlements. Make a lock. Wait, hold on a minute. If we give Spite Bitter Haste, we can actually kill them. Oh my god. There's no way that actually happened. We just have the top deck of the century. Let's go. Let's give Spite Bitter Haste. In response, they concede. Well, that kind of sucks. I want to give Damia a chance since they're kind of playing a lower power deck here. kind of feel like we should have lost Spine Biddle if we attacked them, if they didn't just concede. So let's just equip Lock and pass. I know we could attack them for like 4, but I kind of feel bad. Damian to play. We draw Liability. That's a good one. Bit late though, since our life total is so low. Saga triggers. Our guys now have Death Touch. Let's give Toggo a lock this time, and throw it at Damia. It goes down. Let's play Escape the Wilds. Those are some good cards. Let's play another land. Make another lock. Play the Goblin. It has haste. Let's go to combat and attack with Spite Bitter. And the Goblin. They block. Let's just assign 3 to them, I guess. I guess I could have swung with the insect too. Oh well. They go to 5, infect. Tormentor into play. Passing. I think we got this now. We draw Steve. Let's play a land. Make a lock. Play Corvold. Second land. Glowing Corvold. Drawing Lotwolf. Play the Mirror. Let's throw a lock. Corvold triggers. It gets bigger when we draw. Drawing Bane of Progress. Let's throw a lock. Drawing Terminate. They go to 9, infect. Let's play Steve. Sacrificing Steve. Drawing Tomb of Expanse. Get another lock. And let's pass and see if they draw something. They make us lose 3 from the Tormentor, and they scoop it up, and we get the win. Well, that was a game. We definitely didn't deserve to win that, but I guess the Magic Gods were like, nope, you do deserve to win it, and they gave us the God Top deck. And that was the deck. It actually did pretty well, even though we got super lucky in the last game. The combo with Toggo and the Lux and Infect guys is really effective, and makes it so that Infect doesn't just auto-lose when they get to the late game. Since most Infect decks in Commando just pump and kill one player, and then just get like pub stomped by the other 2 since they don't have anything. As for the deck, it's probably going to stay this way for now. The removal spells were actually pretty good, and getting us even more mana, and giving our creatures Death Touch actually came in pretty clutch. The only big upgrades I could see happening to the deck for now is like if we get better lamp spells, or we somehow, when we go back to New Flex here, Wizards please, and we get better Infect guys. But that's only if that actually happens. Anyway, until next time, I'm out.